when you're shooting and you're getting shot at, there's a tendency to, and an inability to see what in the world is taking place. A shroud of mystery that descends upon the battlefield, and you can't see the reality of the situation. You can't see things very accurately. That fog of war, I think, describes perfectly the difference between the book of Proverbs and the book of Ecclesiastes. This is Mike Holloway, and I'd like to share with you some details about a new book that I've written. It's called The Fog of War, and it's basically based on the idea, the concept of a documentary that I saw a number of years ago. This documentary was interviewing Robert McNamara about the mistakes that he made. He was the architect of the Vietnam War, and it details a lot of the mistakes that he made. It goes through the rationale, the thinking of why we did what we did in a war that cost 58,000 lives, millions and millions of dollars, wasted 10 years of our nation's history, and it basically accomplished very little. So there's a difference between the classroom and the battlefield. As Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And this book describes Solomon's journey from the wisest man in the world to the biggest fool. Solomon is the wisest man in the world at the peak of his life. He wrote the book of Proverbs, and he gave proverb after proverb, truth after truth, as to this is how you deal with a problem when it arrives. So what happened?